Hello, my name is Becky and welcome to my Enchanted reading nook. This is a place where autumn gets cosy and our magical reads await. If you hear snoring, it's my little chihuahua called Monster. So today's video, we are actually going to let my TBR jar choose the reads for the month of October. And yes, I know I hear you saying it's already halfway through the month, but don't let that stop you and don't let it stop me either. And I'm not. So without further ado, let me grab my TBR jar and can I just have a little shout out for my amazing TBR jar. This was from TK Maxx and it's actually like a little ramekin, like pot from the kitchen section. But I saw it and I thought, what a great little pot for using for my TBR jar. So that's that. So can we all appreciate the spooky cat vibes, please? Talking of spooky vibes, I actually have this new t-shirt and it's a ghost holding a bone and it says, I found this humorous. Humorous being a bone in the body. And because I am actually a massage therapist in my main job, I thought this was fitting. Halloween, body parts, perfect. So if you haven't got a cup of tea or coffee or a beverage, go and make yourself one. I've got a cup of tea, Earl Grey, which is my favourite, with cream and my spooky ghost mug as always. So let's have a quick sip together. Let's get into choosing my TBR. This is the first time I've ever done this, by the way. And if you haven't seen my previous video, go ahead and check that out. You will find out why I'm here, why I've decided to start up this book channel. And I am just super, super excited to be here with you and to finally get my teeth stuck into books. So this is gonna be the place where I can live out my spooky fantasies, my reading fantasies, and I get to make friends along the way. So thank you for being here. So we're going to choose 5 for the month of October. Okay, first one. What does that say? It says, a witchy book with a witch as the main character. Okay, possibly that one. I think that's witchy, isn't it? Yes, that's a witchy one. This one's a witchy one, actually. I've got Spellcaster, which is a college, but is she a witch? Oh, it's a witch college, okay. The spell shop, possibly. Yep, she's a witch. Those are 3 that I can pick up there. So it's The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst, Spellcaster by Yamin Eve, sorry, and Laura Thalassa, Bewitched Book 1. I Knew You Would Come, My Queen. At age 20, Celine Bowers desperately hopes to be accepted into Henbane Coven, an academy for young witches, since one of the requirements for entry is to connect with her powers via a quest through the wilderness. Celine books a trip to South America when a nefarious supernatural force tries to drag her plane from the sky. Celine's magic awakens to save her life at a cost. Using her powers, devours her memories one by one. Oh dear. Worse, when Celine braves the jungle and discovers the source of the attack, she finds herself awakening an ancient evil, Memnon the Cursed, who mistakes Celine for his long-dead wife. The wife who betrayed him. Celine manages to escape and begin her studies at Henbane, but when Memnon turns up at the coven and witches are found dead across campus, Celine becomes entangled in a dangerous plot, accused of the murders on the basis of her memory loss. Celine must rely on Memnon's help for answers, and his plans for her will change everything. Ooh, okay. I've heard that this is like The Mummy, with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. Spellcaster. When my magic bloomed at 22, the last thing I expected was to receive an acceptance letter to the most prestigious witch college in the world. It's not that I don't have magic, it's just unpredictable. But with Weatherstones a part of my family legacy, I'm determined to live up to their expectations. A task that almost derailed on my very first day when I come face to face with Logan Kingston, the son of my father's enemy. I'm warned to avoid the powerful spellcaster at all costs, but apparently Logan did not receive the same memo. The more time I spend around him, the more I crave his unsettling attention. And as hate flirts with obsession, I'm left wondering if there's another side to the decades-old feud between our fathers. On top of that, Weatherstone is not at all like I expected. Built on the ancient blood of necromancers and battle, the magic here is as unpredictable as mine, and I sense a dark energy stalking my footsteps. When a monster attacks me, I have no choice but to turn to the strongest warlock in our school, Logan. After all, to fight a monster, I'll need a monster. Okay, so that sounds like Academy-esque stuff. And then the final one is called The Spell Shop. And this is a cozy read. A faraway island, a secret spell shop, and unexpected romance. Kayla has always had trouble dealing with people. Yeah, so do most of us who love books. I'd much prefer to just be here on my own reading books than deal with people. Comment below if you relate. Thankfully, as librarian at the Great Library of Elysium, she hasn't had to. She and her assistant Kaz, a sentient spider plant, oh that's brilliant, have spent the last 11 years sequestered among Empire's precious spellbooks, the Empire's precious spellbooks. But when the library goes up in flames, Kayla and Kaz have to flee to a remote island she never thought she'd see again, her childhood home. To Kayla's dismay, she finds the Empire has been draining power from the island. With the help of an old spellbook and a nosy, if very handsome neighbour, Kayla is determined to make things right. But as she starts to make a place for herself, she realises she must break down the walls she has kept so high. Yeah, I'm going to have this one without a shadow of a doubt. Ooh, I've just noticed I had this on my lap. Look at that. That's gorgeous. That's on the Spellcaster book. I like it when they do sprayed edges, especially like this gothic arch scene. Anyway, putting that back, I have also got this one, but you're not supposed to see this one. This one looks so good, but we'll talk about that one in another video. Sorry. I'm going to do a Cosy Cottagecore kind of book video. So if you want to see that, comment down below and we will do that very soon. And I will tell you all about this one. But anyway, book number 1, The Spell Shop. By the way, this is not the entirety of all my books. I do have some bookcases coming for this room to be my very own filming studio, but they are on order. So for now, it's just me, a couple of simple lights, my TBR cart, and a camera. So let's go. Right, book 2. Also, I think I've got like 10% battery, so we ain't probably going to be able to finish this video in one sitting. Dang it. So anyway. Woo. By the way, I'm not a particularly fast reader, so this is quite ambitious for me to choose 5 books. Ah! Okay, a Cosy Cottagecore book. I'm going to go straight for Cat Dragon because as soon as I saw this online, I was like, oh my God, I have to get it. It's got cats. It's got slightly dragon. It's got the most whimsical, darling cover. It's not young adult, I don't think. A warm, witty fantasy full of charm, adventure, and a dash of cat dragon trouble. Perfect for fans of Studio Ghibli and Harry Potter. I mean, need I say more? So it's by Samantha Birch, Cat Dragon. In the whimsical world of Tangleroot Valley, magic flows like the seasons, and every witch has her cat dragon, except Aloysia Papelwick. I'm not kidding. Aloysia Papelwick. That's a mouthful. I'm talking really fast now because I've got literally 10% battery. She's far from brooding with her... Oh, sorry. Let's start again, shall we? She's far from bonding with her fiery feline familiar, and with her magical farm in chaos, her prattling pumpkin patch meddling in her life, and the annual harvest festival to prepare for, Aloysia has enough to handle, even before her best friend's insufferable brother Hollis brings danger and distraction to her door. When she and Hollis are whisked away on a quest to a mysterious mountain, see, this is why it sounds good, Aloysia must contend with magic, mayhem, and a spark she never expected. Oh, I like the fact that there's a meddling pumpkin patch in it and a cat dragon. I mean, need I say more? Unbeknownst to me, we have 2 cozy book reads now after me reading quite some epic books in the last few weeks. Book 3, still got 10% battery, so we're going okay. Can I finish this video on the same battery charge? Help me, book spirits, to pick up a good read. And what does that say? Purple? Purple on the cover. Purple on the cover. I've got The Forgotten Dawn. Oh, I'm going to have a problem getting this out now, aren't I? I might not even bother getting that one out. I've got 3 here that've got purple on them. Ooh, I've got 4 actually. Let me just turn this around as well. I have actually got 2 sides on this card as well. So I did it so that you would see the nicer side. Ooh, purple on the cover. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. I think that's it. Yes. Okay, turning back around, turn around, that's it. At some point, I will give you a tour of all of my books once I've got all of my bookcases and everything sorted. But for now, this is what we're working with, and I hope you're still in shot, books. So the options are Rose in Chains by Julie Soto. Everyone keeps saying this is great. Dawn of Onyx by Kate Golden. A Goodie But an Oldie, or less old, more old even. Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. Gothica by Runix. Everyone says this is brilliant. And Nightshade by Autumn Woods. And I've just been watching Bailee from Bailee's Bookshelf on YouTube. And she said she loved this one. And she is my girlfriend in recommendations for dark academia. So this one's a high contender actually at the moment. Fear the Flames. Dragons were myth in Raven until 5 eggs, long and thought fossils, hatched in the presence of Princess Elowen, Atara. Jealous and fearful, King Garrick imprisoned his young daughter, who desperately seeks a way to break her soul bond with the creatures. Many years after a daring rescue freed her, Elowen is now a queen in her own right. She is ready to seek vengeance and save the precious dragons she was forced to leave behind. But to succeed, she will need to ally herself with Caden Vels, the most ruthless commander. Oh, I can't speak properly today. The most ruthless commander in the kingdom, and her father's sworn enemy. Edamame. Elowen initially ignores the lure of the charismatic commander, but as the plan to infiltrate King Garrick's castle progresses, both her and Caden find their growing desire almost impossible to resist. Can their attraction survive a daring life or death heist and a looming threat of war? Now, this sounds good, don't get me wrong, but because I'm already reading Iron Wing, is it Iron Wing? Iron Flame. Oh God, women, get the title right. I'm going to put this back and do a dragon book another time. Nightshade. He'd burned down the world for her, but she plans to burn his to the ground. Ophelia Winters wants revenge. Isolated in the Scottish Highlands, Sorosong University only welcomes students from the most powerful families. Ophelia doesn't belong, but a rare scholarship grants her the perfect opportunity to investigate the accidental death of her parents near the castle grounds. Okay, Scottish Highlands, Academy, murder mystery. I have to go with this one. I haven't even finished the back. Things get off to a rocky start when she turns afoul of the mysterious Alex Corbeau Green, son of her prime suspect. As far as she's concerned, he's just a younger version of his billionaire father, a monster hiding beneath a beautiful facade. When an unknown tormentor begins to stalk Ophelia, she realises she may not be able to survive Sorosong on her own. Alex becomes her unexpected ally and her alibi for murder. But as she starts falling for the soft heart that hides beneath his hard exterior, her hunger for revenge wavers for the first time. Okay, my apologies. I have had to switch cameras because my other camera's battery died. As she starts falling for the soft heart that hides beneath his hard exterior, her hunger for revenge wavers for the first time. Can she really bring herself to destroy everything he's ever known? Mystery, murder, revenge. Welcome to Sorosong University. Yes, we're going to do that one. Okay, so that's 3 books. We've got to pick 2 more. La la la, what does that say? A book, what? A book about dragons. I'm technically already reading a book about dragons, but okay, we'll go with it. A different book about dragons. I want to go with this one. No, not those, this one. On Wings of Blood. That's the one that I want to read next. Oh, can I get it out? Yeah, Bloodwing Academy. Welcome to Bloodwing Academy. Expect magic, expect competition, expect blood. A half-fae in a school of high-blood vampires. That's a recipe for disaster. I'm Medra Pendragon. Like, yeah, Pendragon as in Legends of Arthur. Last of the dragon riders, or so they tell me. Funny thing is, there are no dragons left, but that hasn't stopped the vampires from deciding I'm worth capturing. Now I'm stuck at Bloodwing Academy, where the High Bloods run everything, and the Blightborn are just blood in their veins, pawns in their games. But the worst part, Blake Darkharrow, Drackharrow even, has been tormenting me since the moment we met. And now, thanks to some ancient ritual, we're betrothed. Oh no. He acts like he owns me. But I'm not going down without a fight. Yep, you go, girl. Bloodwing isn't just a school, it's a battlefield. And if you're weak, you're dead. Love is a battlefield. Yeah, 80s girls there. Between deadly competitions and a dragon-shaped secret looming over my head, all I have to do is survive. Except I'm starting to think the real danger is what I'm becoming in this twisted game of power. And Blake might just be the one who pushes me over the edge. They think they can control me. They think they can use me. But they have no idea what they've awakened. Oh yeah, I like it. Ooh, didn't even know that was on there. Let blood and flame flourish. I like it. I love books. I just do. Right, okay, so that's book 4. Final book, book 5. Let's go. Whoop. Ooh, has a moon. Isn't it? Has a moon on the cover. Not a person's bottom moon, a crescent moon. Although I always think of a moon as a person's bottom. That's just the way my mind thinks. So do a moon emoji if anyone else thinks like that. I'm just rude, I know. A moon on the cover. This is going to be hard actually. I don't know whether there's any with a moon on the cover. Ooh, hang on a minute, let's just see. That one has a moon on the cover. Not really. There's a moon behind the house. When I wrote this TBR prompting, I should have thought a bit more carefully. What about Arcana Academy? Has that got a moon on? Oh, it has. Okay, so we might just have to choose this one just because it's probably the only book I have got with a moon on it. Whew, thank goodness for that. Let's see just with that one. No, that's Dragons and Leaves. Avalon Tower. Oh, let's have a look and see if that one's got... Oh, I feel really dodgy about putting books up there because I don't want them to fall. There's nothing worse than a precious book falling. Avalon Tower. Let's see. Okay, yes, that's got a moon on the cover. Peasants and Fishes, has that got a moon? No. No. That's got moon in the title, but not on the cover. It's got a moon on the cover. Oh, Road of Bones. Those have got moons on the cover. See, there's a crescent moon and a full moon, so that one qualifies. Are you alright, Bubby? Oh, by the way, this is my little baby monster. You go, hello, Baba. Yeah. Oh, he wants to look in my TBR jar. He thinks that there's some kind of food in there, but there sadly isn't. It's all just paper. I'm sorry, baby, for disappointing you. No, that's not got one either. Okay, I think the books that I've picked up already are the ones that I've got. So Road of Bones, Avalon Tower, or Arcana Academy. Don't scratch the books, please, baby. What is it? Do you want to go toilet? I think I'm just going to have to give a break, so I'll be right back. All right, I am back. The books are all over the place. Little Monster has been sorted. Let's get our TBR cart back into the aesthetically pleasing position. There you go. How does that look? Is that better? Yes, it is a bit of a mess. Ooh. Fae Academy for Spies. I've heard that this is a bit like James Bond crossed with like Arthurian legend. So this is by C.N. Crawford and Alex Rivers. Avalon Tower. I spent 5 years saving up for a European vacation, but instead of getting drunk, drinking champagne on the beach, I've been swept up in a secret war between the humans and the Fae. It turns out I have a magic power needed to fight a Fae king, and I'm quickly whisked off to an elite spy academy set in a castle. There in the ancient and gothic halls of Camelot, snobbery is as much a tradition as the veneration of Merlin and Arthur. As if I didn't have enough trouble, my new mentor is Raphael Lancelot, a maddeningly sexy demi-fae who already ruined my life once, but I have to push his distracting allure out of my mind to focus on our mission. We're going into the Fae realm together. If we get captured, we'll die horrific deaths and humanity doesn't stand a chance. No, I'm not feeling that today, sorry. So let's put that one back. My gut is going to the Road of Bones. Okay, in this epic and immersive Viking-inspired romantic fantasy, a woman fleeing a ruthless assassin accidentally joins forces with a group of mercenaries and must use all her cunning to escape with her life and her heart intact. Scylla Nordvig is running for her life. The Queen of Isildur, I don't think it is Isildur because that's from Lord of the Rings, but Isildur, that's what it probably says, has sent warriors to bring Scylla to Sunavik, where death awaits her. But when her father is killed, his last words set Scylla on a perilous quest to travel the treacherous Road of Bones, a 1,000-mile stretch haunted by war bands, creatures of darkness, and a mysterious murderer, and go to Copa and the safety of a shield house. After barely surviving the first stretch of road, a desperate Scylla, I can't get out of Scylla Black out of my head, so unfortunately I'm probably going to be giggling for the first half of this book until I form a relationship with this new Scylla. She sneaks into a supply wagon belonging to the notorious Blood Axe crew. To make it to Copa, she must win over Axe Eyes. Oh, that's his name, Axe Eyes, the brooding leader of the crew, while avoiding the wolf, his distractingly handsome right-hand man. Okay. All the while, the Queen's ruthless assassins hunt Scylla obsessively. Life is full of surprises. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Will Scylla make it safely to Copa, or will she fall prey to the perils of the Road of Bones? I'm not sure. Again, I can't quite get the image of Scylla Black out of my head with this one. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is not supposed to be a comedic channel. This is supposed to be a book channel, serious book channel. Come on. Right, I'm going to put that up there. There is no order to this cart, by the way, so it doesn't matter that it's gone back in a different place. I think we're going to have to go with this one, just by rules of deduction. So Arcana Academy, which I think is based around the major arcana of tarot. I read tarot, I know how to do tarot. So that'll be really interesting to know how they are going to do that, because the major and minor cards of the tarot deck are just, yeah, fascinating to learn. And if you don't know tarot and you want to, this may well be a good entry road into it. Ooh, can I just say, look at that. That's epic gold foiling. And I like the orange. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know whether it's going to show you because of my face. Go out of my face. There we go. I didn't know that was under there. I love a good hardback when it's pretty. I'm not so fond of the, like, everything being done. Sorry to anyone that loves all the Fairy Loot editions. Some of them are stunning, but some of them are just a little bit too OTT in my opinion. I like it when it's subtle and it's delicate. And I'd love it if you could like order a special edition, like with your name on it or something. Like that would be nice, wouldn't it? But it would be quite expensive, I'm sure. Anyway, getting off on a tangent. Clara Greyswood has survived the underworld of Eclipse City through thievery, luck, and a whole lot of illegal magic. After a job goes awry, Clara is sentenced to a lifetime in prison for inking tarot cards, a rare power reserved for practitioners at the Elite Arcana Academy. Fair enough. Just when it seems her luck has run dry, the Academy's enigmatic headmaster, Prince Kalis, offers her an escape for a price. Kalis believes that Clara is the perfect tool to help him steal a tarot card from the king and use it to recreate an all-powerful card, long lost to time. In order to conceal her identity and keep her close, Kalis brings Clara to Arcana Academy, introducing her as the first-year student and his bride-to-be. Thrust into a world of arcane magic and royal intrigue, where one misstep will send her back to prison or worse, Clara finds that the prince she swore to hate may not be what he seems. But can she risk giving him power over the world and her heart, or will she take it for herself? The first instalment of an enthralling fantasy romance series for the best-selling author of A Deal with the Elf King. Oh, I didn't realise that. The rundown of the books are these 5. So, Arcana Academy, On Wings of Blood, The Spell Shop, Cat Dragon, and Nightshade. Now, the challenge will be, can I read these 5 in a month, as well as finishing off the other ones that I talked about in my previous video? We will see. And don't forget that this channel is for the dreamers, for the witches, for the wanderers, and that these are our enchanted pages. Bye. Oh, I think I just sucked on the tea bag. Ugh. Don't you just hate that?